This video is not going to take too long, honestly. Wow. What an absolute shit show that we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. 88 to 111 New Orleans Pelicans versus Miami Heat at Kaseya Center. And the Heat have fallen 17-16 at home. Why am I bringing this up? Eric Reed and John Crotty were spot on. It is a concern heading into the postseason. And with that kind of effort that we just saw against New Orleans, I do not care if we are short-staffed. We are more than capable of winning games without the bigger players, because we had the depth. And what we just saw tonight had to be the most discouraging effort that the Miami Heat had tonight against New Orleans. And they have performed one of the worst offensive efforts I've ever seen this season. One of the worst offensive performances I've seen this season. And it's not even close. This was terrible. And to have that happen at home in front of 15,000 fans, like was it 15,000? It was over 15,000. It was 19,000, nearly 20,000 in attendance. I feel bad for the people that went to this game. I really do. I sympathize for it. But oh my God, this was horrible. You go from being 16-5, is it? Let me look at play-by-play really quick. 16-5, yes. 16-5. You had a great, excellent start of the offensive. Since then, New Orleans went on a 14-0 run, and they had taken. We were 14-2 to start. And I said this is not gonna be long. This is not gonna be a long video. And I'm here I am pissed off. I was trying so hard not to make it a rage video, but I don't know. We'll see. They started 14-2, and then 16-5. Great start, and then somehow, someway, New Orleans wins that first quarter after being up by 12, 14. I don't care what it is. You lose the first quarter anyway, and then Miami Heat kept throwing bricks, and more bricks. Meanwhile, New Orleans, without Brandon Ingram, who suffered an injury last night against Orlando Magic, I do hope he gets better soon, and Zion Williamson not playing his great basketball, what happens with New Orleans? You then have to go with their dead players, like McCollum, Nance Jr., who was playing great basketball, Murphy the third, Jones, they're playing great basketball, especially McCollum. Oh my gosh, and Alvaro too. There we go. But my gosh, the defense was absolutely just atrocious, and our 3-pointers. Let me look at the team stats really quickly before we continue on with the scoring. Right. When we look at the team stats, and I know that because usually when I do the team stats, I usually do it at the end of the video, but I'm going to make this an exception here. Field goal percentage. Miami Heat, 36% with 31 of 86. New Orleans, 51.2 with 42 out of 82 field goals, right? 3 points. This is the worst 3-pointing I've ever seen in my life. 13 for 47. 13 3-pointers made all flippin' night. That's 27.7. New Orleans, 18 for 36. That's 50%. And you know where most of the threes in a row are coming from? At the end of the game. And then you have free throws, which Miami did make more free throws. So there's the only bet on that. And how about the rebounds? 56 rebounds for New Orleans. Miami only had 34. So we were way outmatched by rebounds. They had more assists than we do. The steals even out. We have one more block than they do. The points all turnovers, they were turning the ball over. The defense did everything they can. The offense let them down. disgusting. It's discouraging. Their largest lead, New Orleans, is 26. And that happened right in the midst of the fourth quarter. Miami's largest lead was only 12, and that only happened in the first. And then what do? They throw bricks. I don't care if we don't have Duncan Robinson. I don't care if Tyler Hero's still not back yet. I don't care. It doesn't change that you have Thomas freaking Bryant shooting 2 3-pointers. I'm dead serious. Thomas Bryant, our backup center, shot 2 3-pointers, and he has not missed a 3-pointer, folks. Look at the stats, because I'm not freaking joking. And then if folks would ask, did Bam Adebayo make a shot, a 3-point shot? Yeah, he did. In the fourth quarter, 6 for 8. 6 for 8 in the last few games he had with Bam Adebayo shooting 3. What about Jimmy Butler? Did he make a 3? No. Did Rozier make a 3? He shot 3 of them, albeit late. Jovic was the only guy in the first quarter alone to to make those 3-pointers. To give you context of the first quarter, in the first quarter, 2 for 15 were scored in the first quarter of 3-pointers. That's 13.3%. 8 for 24 in the field goals. That's 33.3% in the first quarter alone. In the first freaking quarter. We could have had a lot more if we weren't throwing bricks. Tyler, Duncan, J. Rich, and K. Love are 4 best shooters all out. This is what happens. No, it's not. It's not because of that. It's literally the fact that it's just, I don't know what it is, but it's not the injuries that lost us the game. It's our discouraging effort against New Orleans. And albeit, New Orleans, they're a great team. We were able to beat them on the road 3.5 weeks ago. Remember that scuffle that happened? That fight between Butler? Remember that? So, yeah. And also, too, they were playing angry. So, pretty much that. So, anyway. And in the third, and then in the halftime, it was 46 to 42 New Orleans. And then third quarter, it got away. In fourth quarter, they just completely blew us out. They blew us out. There's nothing to say. There's really nothing to say other than we stink. Anyway, let's do the box score. Then we'll call it a night. Williamson only scored 4 points with 25 minutes in, with 2 field goals, with 5 rebounds, 4 assists on the block. Of course, I freaking pressed the wrong button. Herbert Jones with 10 points with 1 3-pointer, 3 for 8 field goals with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Then you got Jonas Valanciunas with 8 points, 4 field goals, didn't miss at all, with 10 rebounds. That's it. Then you got C.J. McCollum with freaking a whopping 30 points, with 6 for 12 3-pointers, 12 for 21. He has 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. And Trey Murphy, the third, with 14 points with those. Was it him or Lane Nance? I don't give a crap anymore. With the insane and ones that they keep making. 14 points for him, 4 3-pointers, 2 for 2 field goals, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. And then, of course, you got Marshall and Alvarado with scoring points off the bench. How about Miami? Let's see what they did. Well, Jovic, the 2 3-pointers that I just said, with 2 for 13 in the first quarter. Yeah, all of them were from Jovic. That's it. I promise you. 10 points for him, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a steal. Butler with 17 points with 5 for 12 field goals, 7 for 7 free throws with 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Bam Adebayo with 12 points, 10 rebounds. That's his double-double. He did shoot a 3, like I said. That happened in the fourth. And an assist for him and 2 blocks. Patty Mills with a good effort in the first quarter, but that was it. 4 points, 2 for 7 field goals, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And then Terry Rozier with 13 points. With 3 3-pointers, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 14 points off the bench, Cole Swider. Give him a shot of play time, because he can shoot a 3. right? He shot 4 flipping 3-pointers. That's more than every freaking Heat player starting tonight. And that's just him off the bench. He played in the second quarter and shooting threes. Then he shot a couple more threes in the fourth quarter as a B team bench out players. And then Bryant, like I said earlier, shooting 2 3-pointers. And yet, they're saying without Hero, without Duncan, Jay Rich, or Kevin Love, this is what happens. No. Clearly, people like Thomas Bryant are capable of shooting a 3. I'm done. I'm done talking about this. It is such a horrible, such a travesty game to watch. It's so bad. And you know what worries me? Is how much of an effort are they going to put out their next game against Cleveland? Cleveland's going to be looking for revenge on our next game at home on Sunday. 6 o'clock tip-off. We'll see what happens. So it is a terrible start of the homestand. Concerning, discouraging. Who knows if we even going to make it to the playoffs? There's only 12 games left. Only 12 games left. If you don't regroup now, kiss playoffs goodbye. Kiss even playing goodbye. You kidding me? Terrible performance. Awful. And let's just forget this ever happened. All right, I'm finished talking about this. I'm done talking about this. This is just so frustrating to watch. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, certainly not the game, because I definitely did not enjoy the game. Hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TV, you guys are back. And when he does, he'll be right there with the favorite entertainment you deserve. Tomorrow, there's 3 games going on. I think one of them might be postponed, because we do have some weather problems for tomorrow. So, anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.